Welcome to Sally Clark's Wildlife Trail. I shall be taking you on a walk around Sally Clark's. I'll be showing you some of the things you'd love to do if you ever came down. We'll go right there. A bit chilly. This is my accomplisher. He's come prepared with his hat, his jacket and his blazer gloves. And he's going to help me find some animals. Go around here, there's some berries. I'll show you these berries. They are quite poisonous, so don't touch them this way, lad. These down here, these are thistle stones. They're made from these every year. A lot of people come down here and they sometimes pick them and they put them in the garden. You shouldn't really do that because bacteria grows on them. As you notice, it's quite a nice place. If you've got a car, there's a road, just that M1, you can come up. This is your public footpath as well. There's that tree, that's been there quite a while, that. It's made by Hollyoak, and it's a lot of apples on that in summer. I'll tell you now, that's where I go for my apples, Jeffrey. I say, best apples in the world then, better than Morrison's. That's the grass, you know, that's made from proper Flimple. Yeah, have a feel if you want.
Oh, that's real nice, that grass.
Jeff, we've got a walk to do, yeah, come on. I'll tell you a bit more about that polythene grass later on. Come on. We've got palm wire around it, that's just in case people try and gain access. There's a lot of people trying to nickname, you know, them plants that I've just showed you. So now moving on to this is a good spot, this down here. There's a lot of this is where all the wildlife comes in the winter, even in the winter and the summer. There's a few lions, tigers, giraffes, you even get hippopotamuses coming down this road. It's ever so good. Spiders, that's best, you know, them mammals here. Ah, Jeffrey! Oh, you see what I mean? Even I know this world like back of my hand, and just a puddle there from the hippopotamus, and I've fallen over it. Right, we'll come down here. These are the ficadillies. These are what you pick every summer. These berries here, these are poisonous. Watch these. If you get a stain like that on your hand, it tends to go in your fingers, and you can get hippopotamusitis. At Sally Clark's, this is probably one of the best places in the world to get a shot of the moon. Look at that there. Whoa, wowzers. This is the concrete. You know, the concrete was designed. It was designed by Mark Fisher. He's a guy that lays concrete and he knows what he's doing. This is quite a funny bit. This they call it Striggly worm. This was invented by the 1960s. It has been here since 1964. If you want to put your hand on it, it's quite strong stuff, so it won't go away. It shall stay with you all the way. This is in case you get really attacked by an animal and you want to strangle them. Anyway, let's move on. Jeffrey, we'll now admire the trees and the undergrowth. This is quite a nice one. Ah! Oh!
How's the premium?
Oh! Jeffrey, you could have warned me. You know that cuddles come round here and sea lions. Right, these trees here, the undergrowth down here. This is where Daddy Longlegs used to live down here. This is where they got the nature garden, the film Daddy Longlegs. That's where he used to come up from. This bit's quite nice down here. I'd love to have a picnic up here because it's so relaxing, Jeffrey. It's lovely. There's another thing down here I haven't showed you yet. Don't get too into it, Jeffrey, because I know what you're like. These trees here, you know, in winter, they even grow in winter, these, and they've got big polyfulls on, so that when you touch them, you can actually climb up them as well. They're good for climbing up, you know, for tree houses. Go on, have a good, Jeffrey. Have a touch with him. I just let him have his moment. He likes doing this when he comes with me. Go on, Jeffrey, have a little climb. We've stopped now for you. There's a little break. Better than your dinner break. He's really good at climbing trees, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, anyway, see you later when you've had your dinner break. Let's carry on my own. Quite a nice place. There's a lot of stamina around here. Right, this way you can either go down towards the mammals. The mammals are very scary, you know, that's the only problem. Or we can go up, which we are going to do. And we're going to be facing eager beavers up here. And we've got a few weasels as well we'll be encountering. Come on, Jeffrey, keep up. Keep up, Jeffrey. Come on, bring me bag. That's it. Let's go. Come on. Right, this is a nice place where we'll be going to sea lions. If you notice the tender lot, there's a lot of footprints around here. There's a lot of giraffes that cross here. So you've got to be very careful. That was stupid, Jeffrey. You've just walked straight across and a giraffe could have come at you. Carrot, come on. Don't know why I've took you with me. This is quite a steep hill, so you really need rock climbing boots, but we haven't come prepared, so we're just prepared to take it. In fact, I might actually stop, Jeff, and have a close look at the Bath Rangers. You know what's happened to them? Because believe it or not, now you probably won't believe me this, but in prehistoric days, Jeffrey, you know, prehistoric days, yeah, Tyrannosaurus rexes used to drink out of that. I believe you and me
Amazing.
now. Believe you and me now. You don't want to come across a Tyrannosaurus Rex in winter because he gets really angry worse than summer. Come on. Carry on. Mind you, I quite like it. Right, this is quite a nice place to settle in. You know, if you want to go somewhere for a picnic, even a meal at your own foster farm, you can always come here. It's reliable weather because it's covered with trees, and you can even have an ham sarnie without getting wet. It's quite a good place to come. There's a few visitors here. Look, these might go to Sally Clark's. These up here. They're even taking the doggies for a walk. Very nice. They're coming quite. It's a good place to take your dog for a walk, and you're walking up the hill now. Evening. Evening, love. Beautiful weather for a picnic, isn't it?
You're looking right.
Oh, we've got a picnic already, I tell you. Oh, these are some of our local guests. They go to Sally Clark's and they have a picnic. Don't you, love? Even take dog out. Then a few of our guests we've just come across. You can even take your dog out. I sometimes take my Yorkshire Terrier out called Lucky. Just having a bit of a breather now. Sometimes get the air. It's quite an open air space around here, so as you breathe you tend to take a lot of air in, so you get lost for words, just like I did then. Just going to put my jacket on now, Jeffrey. It's getting a bit chilly. In fact, I even borrowed Jeffrey's hat. But you got that from Sally Clark's. Tell them about that. I'm on Imperial. Look at Sally Clark's. There's a lot of people that love to come here in the summer, in the winter. We've even drawn a map for you. This hat here that I've got on, these glasses, can be seen in the Sally Clark's shop. Just show them down there. It's amongst the forestry around there somewhere. You'll eventually find it because it's big enough to see. And I'll see you later for some more Sally Clark's.